Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Go ahead and say hi. Go ahead. Now you're quiet. Say hi. Hey, Erica. Y'all say hi to Milo. Yes, he is doing the most. The girls are home, and as soon as they left, he started crying. Come on. No, you gotta be over here. You're gonna be over here. You're going to be over here. Because you're doing too much. Way too much. That's probably why you don't have a girlfriend. Because you're doing way too much. Way too much. Oh my Lord. We will see if you will get a treat later. Hi, everybody. Calm my nerves. Hey, everybody. Kimmy, I blame you. They went to go see their brother. He could not go. This is the goal, and this was the only way I could. There's an echo. You hear an echo? Let me see. Turn this off. Hey, no echo? Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. If you were with me last night and you're here again today, thank you 2 times. He's doing the most. No echo. Okay. Oh, okay. You yourself. You're watching on multiple devices. Thank God for that. So, I'm only going to demonstrate in Silhouette Studio because I said I would. Please know that I am definitely a beginner in Silhouette Studio. Stop it. Stop. I am definitely a beginner in Silhouette Studio, so I'm going to be showing you what I know. And some of it I learned 10 minutes ago from Patrice because I was struggling all day on the struggle bus, no lie. Where are the lies? There are none detected. Maury? Okay, none. So there is what? That. These earrings were made for me by somebody in my Facebook group. I'm gonna tell you her name, y'all. I'm so terrible. I'm so terrible with names. I should be able to do better, but I'm not good at it. Now I have to tell you who it was because I feel terrible that she made these earrings for me. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you who it was. Her name is, this is terrible. I feel awful about it. I do. Her name, I feel so awful. Her name, she's been with me for so long. Hold on, y'all. I gotta tell you her name. It's going to come to me. Oh man, sorry. Did I make what mug? This is not a. This is just a paper cup from. This is a paper cup from Sam's because I drink so much coffee and I just got tired of washing out all those mugs. This is from this Alicia Hernandez made these for me. That's who made them. So okay, she also made soap for your sponsor. Hey, Tamara like camera. I remember that. You opened what 6 months ago? I mean, you bought what 6? Well, what is it, Jody? What did I miss? Your cameo still in the box? Oh my goodness. Hey, Akina. Hey, everybody. So thank y'all so much for being here. Your cricket is still in the box? Jody, are you in my Facebook group? Jody, are you in my Facebook group? I have seriously been thinking about doing just a Zoom for anybody who still has a cricket in the box so we can just open it and just be done with it all at one time. You used it one time? You were scared of it? Oh, you should join. I really have been thinking about doing that. I do have a Facebook group. And if I had to, I mean, this would also be no lies detected. My Facebook group is amazing. It's called Cricket Crafting with Delonda. Hey, LaShonda. Oh my God, Patrice, it works so good. Patrice, I love you. Y'all, I love Patrice. I love Patrice. She's the quickest thing on Silhouette Studio. Okay, well, we're not going to be in there very long. I'm just going to do a quick thing. Be right back. The group is really amazing. Really, that group is where I pour my heart. That group has my heart. So whenever I'm working with a company, they have to know. They know about that group before we talk about anything. Hey. This is my community, and what are you going to do for them? So I love them. They love me. I feel it. I know they do. And I just can't say enough about it. Like, I'll start crying, and I don't need to be crying because I already had a rough day just trying to get this to work. But thank y'all for being here, especially if you were with me last night. So that means you're giving me 2 nights of your time, two dedicated days of your time, and I just appreciate that very much. I wish I had a Silhouette, a Siser matte, but my mat lost its stickiness, and I just decided that I wouldn't buy another one. And when I decided that I would, I just hadn't made it to the store because honestly, you guys, I don't like to leave my house. I don't like to leave my house very, very often. And yeah, so there is that. Now, if you were here last night and you won a logo, I think, what's her name? Tracy even won a mug. I think I did a very good job of packaging it. Everything got mailed out today. And if I had your email address, I would, I think I added it to the tracking. So you should have received an email about that. Okay. You don't either. You don't what? I don't leave your time. You don't want to leave. Yeah, you don't like to leave the house. Yeah, I don't like to leave my house. I just like to be here. All right, so we are going to go in the Silhouette Studio. We won't be in there long because really this tutorial is not going to take very long. I think the longest part might be the cutting, but that's not even going to take long. Okay, you don't, Rhonda? Yeah, I don't. Oh. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're going to create a template because I want you to know how to create your own template. And whatever template I create, whatever template we create tonight in Silhouette Studio, I'll leave it linked below the video so you can access it. Okay, so I want you to be able to access it. You don't have to pay me for it. I don't really like to sell anything. It's really not my thing. But after we create the template, we will go into Leonardo Design Studio and then we'll cut it out. Now, what you should know is that even if you don't have a Siser Romeo, because I know I'm going to get asked this question, I see y'all want me to have chapped lips, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, I already got my Vaseline right here, so you can forget it. No, I got some Carmex. I know y'all trying to, hey, Sharon Jordan. Hey, y'all, Wanda. Yeah. Y'all know, so the people who've been with me for a while know that I thank you, Rhonda. Mine was, honey, Lucifer was like, ha 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 ha, gotcha. Y'all, the people who have been with me for a long time know that I love to shop. Like, I love to shop. So leaving the house just magnifies that by 100 because I can do enough damage just right on Amazon without even getting out of the bed, just by clicking, right? My forehead ain't shining. Okay. So leaving the house, it's just not, if I go get one thing, I'm gonna come back with bags. Okay. You out in the streets today, Mary? Okay. So let's get into Silhouette Studio. And then we'll just do that quickly. But what I was going to say was, even if you don't have a Romeo, you can bring the SVG into Cricut Design Space and it should cut just the same. And if you're wondering about that process, I do have a tutorial on how to cut a puzzle template with a Cricut, not how to create one, because we're not creating one in Leonardo Design Studio either. Okay. Chili Oregon, see if it's cold outside. I don't even know it. I don't need to know it because I'm going to have what? Boots with the fur. The boots and the fur. You had a rough day off with artists? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. All right, so let's go quickly. Y'all, I have to thank Patrice because I promise you, I have been working on this literally all day. So let me close all this stuff out. And I'm going to open it all back up. All right. So I am using Silhouette Studio, the business edition, because it has a puzzle maker in there. I personally bought it for the rhinestone template, and I really haven't used it but those few times. No. 15 minutes without pay. Dimps. Now you choose. Because I pay you too good to be giving you 15 minutes for nothing. I mean, so hard to find good help. So hard to find good help. All right, so we are in Silhouette Studio, and I am going to go to the full screen layout so y'all can see it. Up designs, we call that what? Shenanigans. We don't do shenanigans, okay? All right, so I'm in Silhouette Studio, and I know that y'all can't tell that my clicker is big, but trust me when I say it is big. It doesn't look big to you, I'm sure, but it's pretty big. Let me see if I can even, let's see. Oh, no, I can't. I was going to see if I can make the screen bigger. Let's see. Is that bigger? It's bigger. Okay, that's good enough. All right. So what I would do first if I were going to use, I think it is Sonic, but I'm not sure. So maybe somebody can check that. What I would do first is go into Silhouette Studio. If you have the business edition and you haven't tried this yet, you can just kind of follow along, and we'll use Patrice's method, even though I have a method. My method just takes longer. So open up Silhouette Studio, and then over here at the top right, can you see where I'm hovering with the mouse? At the top right, there's like the first little icon. It says page setup panel. When you open yours up, if your page is not set up to a size of 8.5 by 11, that's where I would suggest you start. So right here on the first icon, I see the option to have the page set up. So for me, machine, I don't have a Silhouette machine. Hey, look, Kiki. I don't have a Silhouette machine, and the cutting mat is just set to none. The media size is custom, but for media size, you can change it to, whatever size you need it to be. Mine is really going to be 8.5 by 11. Okay. So that's where I am right here, and I'm using it in the orientation is portrait. Okay. All right. Hey, Kevin. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very, very much. All right. So the next thing I would do after I have my page set up to 8.5 by 11 is I will go over here to the left panel. See where I'm at over here? There's like a pointer, a select tool. It's like the 5th icon down. There is a drawing tools, and I would just select the rectangle just by clicking on it, and then I would bring it over here to the page, and I would make it whatever size, because this part right here really doesn't matter. Okay, so you see right now I just have a rectangle on here, but I know for a fact that I don't want my puzzle to be this size. I actually want the puzzle to be right at about 8 in width. And I'm going to click this unlock right here, and I want the height also to be 8. So I want my puzzle to be right at 8.8. I'm going to bring that view down. Okay, y'all see that? Hey, Marilyn, thank you for being here. Hey, Daisy, I sent your package today. Hey from Colorado. Hey, Jennifer. All right, you see that? How y'all feeling so far about that? How y'all feeling so far about that? Okay, good, perfect. All right, so all I've done is set up my page to 8.5 by 11, and then I added a rectangle. Now, I don't know if it's easy for you to tell, but there is a red line right here. This red line is, I think, is like a default line. So whenever you do anything in Silhouette Studio, from what I've noticed, that red outline will be there. If you're creating a rhinestone template, it will be there. If you are making, like, typing text, it will be there. Every time I've ever done anything in Silhouette Studio, that red outline is always there. Okay, so I'm going to change that red outline. I'm going to go over here. I just clicked on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I clicked on the 5th option, which is the line style panel. And I'm going to change the color of that red outline to black. Okay. Changing the red outline to black. And I'm going to increase the thickness of the line right here. I'm still in the line style panel, but there are 2 options in the line style panel. There's the actual line style where you can change the thickness and all that stuff. And then there's like the color options for the line. So I changed it to black, and then I'm going back over here and I'm going to change the thickness. We'll bring it up to like, let's say 0.5. Okay. Got that? Okay. If you are just coming in, please remember to like the video. Elena, I sent your DTF transfer out today. All right, so hopefully you've gotten that. Now, what I'm going to do is go down here to this puzzle piece. And I mean, I don't know what number this icon is, but it's the one that looks like a puzzle. It's the one that looks like a puzzle piece. The puzzle piece is the one that looks just like a what? Puzzle piece. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. And this option right here, this panel opens up. Everything over here, all of these icons, these are panels. Okay, that's what these are. These are panels. Even the rhinestone panel is over here. So right here, I have this 8x8 shape. And I have right here the option to change this to a puzzle. So I can click on puzzle selected shape. So I can click right there and it will just automatically add puzzle pieces there. Now, I am not really a fan of how this looks like this, but let me explain what all of this means. And let me bring the view up again, just so you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, it didn't change the view of this, and that's really what I wanted you to be able to see. Let me bring the view back down. Okay, so right here, right, it says rows, and it's automatically set to 5, and columns is also automatically set to 5. So what that means is there are 5 pieces at the top, and there are 5 pieces going down in the columns. So there are rows and there are columns. I can increase this, like if I wanted 6 rows and 5 columns, or 6 rows and 6 columns. Whatever you change this number to, that's how many pieces will be on each row and each column. Okay. So let's just say I want this to be right at 4 rows and 4 columns. The less rows and columns you have, the bigger the pieces will be. Okay. So let's just say I like it like this. This is what I want to go for. You know, I don't want to make any other changes to it. I think it, you know, I think it's great. Let's just say that, you know, I think it's great just like this. What I would do right here, because I can change this curvature, because I really don't like this, I might uncheck this so that my puzzle pieces are straight. Okay, so if I uncheck that curvature, it'll make the puzzle pieces straight. Now, if I uncheck that, it also takes away the curve and the ripple option, but I don't really care about that anyway. This wobble option is not the dance. I know you were thinking that, but it's not. Okay. But if you want to change the wobble, let me show you what would happen. Because when I played around with this, I was thinking maybe like a wobble of 0.25, but let me show you what happens when I change it, right? There's a link below this video if you want to check out Silhouette Studio Business Edition. My affiliate link is below the video. All right, so do you see what's happening to the pieces? Do you see? Like I'm moving it slowly. Do you see what it's doing? Yes, no, Bueller. Get in there. Okay. So I like it right at 50. I think that looks great, actually. Hey, Donzel. So Now, let's just say I have it the way I want it. This looks great to me. I don't want to make any other changes to it. This is amazing, right? I can keep it like this, or I can click this option right here to randomize it. So I can click randomize and it'll change up the pieces. So let's click that and see what happens. So you see what it did? And I can click it 200 times if I want to. I can say, oh yeah, I like this one better. Or I click it again. Oh no, I like this one better. You know, I can just keep clicking it and playing around with it to see how I like it. Now, if I were making this puzzle for a child per se, right? Like, let's just say I was making this for maybe a first grader. I might use this many pieces depending on the child, right? If I was making this for like a kindergarten, I might have like a 4-piece puzzle, or, you know, like a limited amount of pieces, because you want them to be successful. You want them to be able to do it. Okay. I'm always thinking with that teacher's mindset, but you know, you can change this part to whatever you want. So like I have it without the curvature. I have the wobble on 50. We get in there, right? And then let's just say, you know, I want to make a few more. Let's say I want this to be at 5 and 4. You see, I'm getting more pieces. 5 and 5. I can do 6 and 5. I can do 6 and 6. As long as I keep decreasing the rows and the columns, I'm going to increasing. I'm going to increase the number of pieces, but also I'm going to also make sure that the size of the puzzle doesn't change. So it's really not changing too much, right? Remember, I set the size at 8 by 8. So it's 8.007. It's still 8 by 8 basically. And I can change this before I do anything else to it, right? And if I wanted this many pieces, you know, I would have to like figure out how many pieces this is, but you know, right? Okay. Thank you, Ms. Parker. So it should be right at 81, right? It's 9 by 9. Okay. So I can keep going. I don't know how far this goes. I didn't play with it that much because my goal was to just figure out how to get it as a template. Okay. Y'all good? How y'all feeling so far? Do you have any questions so far? Terrell, you think so? I don't think so. I just don't know all of the terminology. Now, I think that's a lot of pieces, so I definitely would not want to make a puzzle with that many pieces. Let's just stick with 5 by 5, and I think we're good. Okay. All right. So let's just say I like it like this. I have the puzzle selected. Now, let me stop sharing for 1 second and tell y'all a little story time. I made 40 templates because I've been playing with this all day. And I was real frustrated. And I was almost in tears. And I said a few choice words. I'm not proud of it, but nobody heard it but the machine. Called Patrice. I texted Patrick. I called Siser. I reached out to somebody at Silhouette. I talked to somebody at Siser, and she didn't know Silhouette, but she knew Leonardo. I needed her to know Silhouette so I can get it into Leonardo. Patrice was the one who helped me. And guess what time? It was 4-ish, 4:30-ish, and I was saying, Patrice, I'm getting frustrated. I got to have time for my meltdown. This is a true story, because what y'all don't know is that I literally have a meltdown before I go live every time. Why? I don't know. I have to. I'm not kidding. I know my hair is sticking out, but y'all didn't tell me. Don't worry about it, but I did. So I had to hurry up and get off because I have to have the meltdown before I can get on. But she helped me. So a complete meltdown. Look, Kiki, I didn't even have time to send you a message because I was too busy in the meltdown. But this is true story. I always like, I'm so worried about things going wrong. And even though they do go wrong, but when we're in it, I'm okay. But the thought of it beforehand just takes me out. So there is that. Thank you, Rhonda. Just want y'all to know that. Transfer to Cricut. Yes. Yes. She kept saying, you're fine. You're going to be fine. I kept saying, I'm going to die. She was like, stop saying that. I kept saying it. She couldn't stop me from saying it. But I came up with a way to import the design into Leonardo Design Studio. My way took 8 steps. Her way took 2. So we're going to do it her way. Okay. Back to Leonardo Design Studio. Back to Silhouette Studio. Okay, let me give you this link really quick. This is the link to try Silhouette Studio if you want to try it. Hopefully that link works. I think it does. I hope it does. It doesn't look like a link, but it's a link. Okay, so let's just go back in and see if it is going. We can get it to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so we are here. We have 5 by 5. I think that's great. So now what I would do, or what Patrice said to do, is right click and then select weld. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then she said right click again and select make compound path. See how that's 2 steps? Look at God. Okay, so then I have it. It's a compound path, and I'm going to go to File, Save As, Save to Hard Drive, and I'm going to call this 5 by 5 template, and I'm going to call this. I'm going to save it as an SVG. Okay, got that? So I saved it as an SVG. I saved it to my hard drive. Now I'm going to stop sharing, because now we're going to take that into Leonardo Design Studio, but you could also take that into Cricut Design Space. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can share the link from here. I don't know if I can. I would have to share it in my I'll share it in my Google Drive. Do not let me, sorry about that. Do not let me forget. Okay, I will make sure to save it. All right, so we are going into Leonardo Design Studio. Let's go back. Let's go here. Okay, present, entire screen, share, hide. All right, so we are in we are in Leonardo Design Studio. And what I'm going, y'all, like whoever that is doesn't know me or doesn't care. All right, so we're in Leonardo Design Studio. Yes. Yes, Amanda, because you can take the SVG into Cricut Design Space. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Open. Remember, I named it 5 by 5 template. I'm going to click Open. Here it is right here, the puzzle template. And I'm going to click Cut Only. And I'm going to click Next. And I'm going to click Apply. So here's the puzzle template. We're still good. But if I wasn't using a Romeo, but we're not going to really talk about any other machines because this is Romeo Wednesday. If you were using a different machine, you would just upload the SVG into that machine's software. Okay, so if you were using whatever machine you have, whatever cutting machine you have, you would just upload this SVG that I'm going to leave down in the description. You can just upload this template into that software. All right, so we have it. Now I'm going to, It's 8.007 by 8.007, which is fine. Okay, so now let me just click send design just so I can see what would happen. If I were just ready to cut this now, it would just cut. But I'm not going to do that. I want to cut my photo also. So this, I'm going to click right here, and I want this to just be a cut. All right, so now I'm going to click File, and I'm going to click Open because I'm making a photo puzzle. I think whatever is the one right below the business edition, Kristen, there's the business edition and there's the designer edition. The designer edition also has the puzzle panel. All right, so I'm going to go to my documents. I'm going to navigate to my family photos 2023. I'm going to go to, I think I want to try this photo. Let's try this one. Hopefully it will work. All right, so I'm gonna bring this photo in. I'm going to click next. I'm bringing it in as a print and cut. I'm just going to click next, and I'm not going to include the holes. I don't want any of that. Okay, let's click next. I don't know what all of that stuff, clip artwork. I don't know what all of that is gonna do. Okay, we'll see how that, I'm not really sure how that all is gonna look. All right, so what I'm going to do, and Patrice, I don't know if you did yours like this, but I'm gonna try it like this. All right, so what I'm going to do is grab a shape. I'm gonna just grab a square, and I'm just going to add it to this design panel. And I'm going to resize this square to match the size of this puzzle template. And remember, this was 8.007 by 8.007. So for this, this square right here, I'm going to go to color picker, and I'm going to change the size of it to 8.007 by 8.007. And I don't know if this photo is going to work because I don't know why it's like cut off like that. Let me go to order, send to back. Let me move this over to and make this big. And I'm going to put this square on top. And I just want to basically slice the square out of this photo, and I don't want to cut anybody off. This one might not work because it's like wide, and I feel like I am being cut off a little bit. There's a lot of the picture that's not in there from the top. All right, let's see. So I'm selecting the photo and the square. Platen cover for heat press. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that cut. I'm not going to use that photo. Let me get a different photo that'll give me a better, let me try this one. And still don't want to include the holes. I don't want to include the holes. Finished. All right. And I still want to grab a square, and I'm resizing it 8.07. I'm going to select the photo, and I'm going to send the photo to the back. And I still need to try to get all of us in there. in this think we're in there. I think we're in there. I think we're in there pretty good. So I'm going to select the photo and the square and then intersect. And now, hopefully y'all can understand what I'm doing. What does it mean by holes? I guess it's like cut where they are thinking there should be a cut. And I don't really think there should be a cut, Kristen. And so they just add a cut line there. So I just deleted that. Well, I took that out. All right, so now on my layers panel, I have the photo and I have the puzzle template. You see that? Y'all see that I have on the layers panel down here in the bottom right, all I have is the photo and the 5x5 template. And what I'm going to do for the photo is make sure that it's selected as a, so right here, Patrice was telling me to click right here and select default print. So that's there. And I'm going to move everything to my, to the, let's see. Let me just select both of them. And arrange, center them. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller so it can fit within my page marks without a problem. So I have the photo on the back and I have the puzzle template on top. And let me see what happens when I click send design. Hopefully it will work. Okay, so I can tell it's not, because this is not, let's see though. Yes, ha ha, yay. All right, so there's the photo that will print. And then once I get the photo printed, I'm going to put this on top of cardstock. You can use cardstock, you can use chipboard, you can use craft board. You can use a cereal box. Like if you know, your kids finished eating all the Lucky Charms and they just left the box on top of the refrigerator, you can use that. And I'm going to let this cut. So I'm going to start by printing the photo first. And I'm going to click send to printer. Now I'm not using my sublimation printer. I'm using my regular Canon MX470. Is not a sublimation printer. It's a regular inkjet printer. Okay. So right here on properties, what I typically select with my paper is other photo paper, and I choose the print. I always select the print quality high, and I'm going to click OK, and it's going to print. I already have that sheet of paper in the printer, so it'll print out. While that's printing, let me stop sharing and show you the paper that I'm using, because I didn't do that. Milo, did I show them the paper? Nope. This one right here. This is the paper that I'm using. And the reason I like this kind is because it's very, very thin. And I don't have a problem getting it to go through my printer. So see that? It's super, super thin. I just made the template in Silhouette Studio. Not sublimation, Martin. Martin? Yes, that's right. That is correct. So when I did the test puzzle with Patrice right before we started, literally minutes before we started, this is what the other puzzle cut out. And it's so thin and so cute. And the Romeo just cut that thing just so good. So, so good. The little pieces, they're just so cute. So, but this one was, I don't remember what size it was. We'll look at it later. Okay. Now I feel like I did a lot and I kind of moved fast in Silhouette Studio. I mean, in Leonardo Design Studio. Do you need me to repeat any of that or do any of that process again? Because I don't want you to be confused about it. But if you're not planning to use your Romeo to do it, it won't matter, because if you're going to be doing this in Cricut Design Space, which I'm not demonstrating here, because there's a tutorial for Cricut already. Repeat it. Patrice, you taught me. I will, Patrice. I will repeat it though. You can use any, I don't know if I say any. You can use the type of printable vinyl or sticker paper you like. I personally like this one because it's thin. I've never ever had a problem getting it to go through my printer. You know how some paper, like even the Cricut brand, a lot of times people complain that it will jam in the printer, like it's too thick. I've never had that problem with this, but I've also never tried the Cricut brand. Also, when this comes out of my printer, it's already going to be dry. So I'm not going to have to well, we got to wait for 20 minutes for it to dry. You don't have to do that. It's going to be dry as soon as it prints. It's going to look really, really good. The newer Cricut, the newer paper. Really, Kristen? I haven't tried it because I already have a lot of sticker paper. But I also like, I think it's called, is it StarCraft? I think they have nice sticker paper too. So here's the image that I just printed just now from my printer that is not sublimation. It's already dry. There's nothing on my hand. Okay, it's dry. I love this paper. I love it. I haven't ever had a problem with it. If you're not going to use the link that I have below the video for this paper and you just want to go to Amazon and just be rogue, go for it. But just make sure you get the right one, because there's one on Amazon that looks just like this, but the ink never dries ever. Okay, so even when you turn 92, the ink will still be wet. Okay, on your 92nd birthday. So like, let's just say today you're 40. When you turn 92, the ink on the other paper is still going to be wet. Okay, so you take your pick. You do it how you do it. I'm going to do it how I would do it. All right, so here's the paper. Let me bring my table up and my camera down so you can see. I'm just going to get, now here's the thing. Where's my In My Opinion shirt when I need it? Mama, where's my shirt? Were you wearing it? You don't know? Okay. It doesn't really matter what pound of cardstock you use. You can use, I just use regular, because y'all know I'm not a cardstock girl, so I just use what I had. But you can use, I did cut heavy chipboard with this, and I just put the force on, I think I put the force on 100, but it worked. No. Milo, they were trying to say it wouldn't work? Were they trying to say it wouldn't work? Do we like when they say that kind of stuff? No. We don't. Do we or do we not? We don't. They were trying to say that kind of stuff? Tell me. Tell me, Milo. They were trying to say it wouldn't work? We don't even like that kind of stuff. Do we? No. Let's try this one. This is just a piece of little shimmer. This is a little shimmer cardstock. So what I'm going to do is put let me bring the table up so y'all can see what I'm getting ready to do. But I'm going to take the paper from the backing and I'm going to stick it on this side of the puzzle. of the cardstock. So the back of the puzzle will be green and shimmery. So this one I just use like yellow cardstock. That's why the back of the pieces are yellow. Kristen, that might be. So these are just yellow because look at the cardstock people coming out of the woodworks. Risa, you were back there in the bushes. Milo, was Risa back there in the bushes? Huh. She was back. That's why you got your leg stretched out? Okay. Because Risa was back there in the bushes. That's why. Okay. Milo said, he knows you were back there in the bushes, Risa. I didn't even tell him to say that. He said it on his own. All right. All right. Can y'all see? This is really good. All right. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So with this paper, I'm going to put this cardstock on the mat, but I'm going to put it down, face down, like with the pretty side on the Cricut mat. If I had a Siser mat, I would use it, but I don't. And guess what? We're not going to worry about it. Are we going to worry about it? I'm brayering. I'm brayering. All right. Yeah, this one, I think it'll be okay. All right, so now I'm going to remove this from the backing. Maybe I should let y'all see that. Y'all can see what I'm doing. Let's put this down here for right now. Oh, Lord. Marlo, you stretching? Okay, because you've been super busy. Okay. Doing nothing? All right. Clean my table off right quick. Okay. Y'all see that? Okay, so here we are. I'm going to take this paper from the backing and just put it on the cardstock. If I can remove it. I'm never good at this. You in the bushes, Renee? Cardstock people coming out of woodworks. Let me just use this just to pull it up a little bit. Okay. So I'm removing the photo because this is just sticker paper. I'm just going to remove the whole thing and put it down here on the cardstock. See what I did? You think it's not going to cut, Kristen? Y'all know I don't know because I don't use cardstock enough to know if it's going to give me drama. Hopefully it doesn't, but we will do what? Learn. We will learn what not to do. We will learn what not to do. Okay, let's see. So now I'm going to put my Romeo back up here so y'all can see it. It is pretty, I wonder. Okay, so I'm going to put the mat in here. Remember when let me see if I can see this really good. Hopefully you can. So remember with this, uh-oh, May not remove it from the mat nicely. Okay. Uh-oh. If I get disconnected, don't leave. I'm coming back. Let me turn this off for a second. I do, Erica. Send me some. Whatever you send me, that's what we're going to work with. All right, let's try this. Okay. Is that better? Okay, right here. So remember I was saying if you're using a Romeo, that your rollers or these rollers should be on these grit marks. So make sure wherever you have them set, they're on these grit marks because that's what will grip the mat. Okay. So you can put the mat in any direction. You don't have to do, like, you don't have to put it in from the front. You don't have to put it in from the back. You can choose how you want to do it. All right. And then once you have it in securely, it's hard for me to see if it's straight because I'm at a weird angle. Then you can just close this lever that's here on the back. Let me go around so I can get a better angle and a better view. All right, I think it's straight. Now what I'm going to do is move the blade over so that it's right above the triangle. So I'm just moving it over so that this blade, see if y'all can see it real good. Let's see. This blade should be right above this triangle in this bottom left corner. Anywhere in that corner should be fine. And I'm going to go back over to Leonardo Design Studio, and I'm going to click Send to Cutter now because I've already done the print part. And I have my, let's see what the cut settings are. I have it on a cut speed of 7 and a force of, I think it's 75. I think it's 75. I think that's going to be good. I'm going to say yes. So now it's going to read the registration lines and make sure it's good to go. So now it's cutting. Did I just get a thumbs down? I hope I didn't. I don't know. It was up good. Thank you, Mary. Yay. Hey, Dream B. Thank you. Don't say I didn't see it because yesterday they gave me a thumbs down for my little tumbler. I was like, what? Now I could cut it faster, but I don't want to, honestly. And I should have done a test cut to see if this would have been good because this paper is thicker than the one I used earlier. Okay, let's see. It did not go through very well. So what I'm going to do is venture into a world that's never been there before. I'm going to increase the force and hopefully it doesn't cut my paper up. And I'm gonna just do it again. without removing it. I'm just click send to cutter again and see if it'll cut in the exact same spot. And if it doesn't, we will do what? Learn together. Hopefully it's, I mean, I feel like it should cut in the same spot because I didn't move it. Really, Marshall? Risa, this might be the answer to your question. How do you do a double cut? Just send it again without removing it and see if it'll work. I have not tried this, but hopefully. Hit play. I never do that. I always like go all the way back to the machine with my mouse, with my, like I click from there. I never click play recently. Really? Thank you, Lisa. I just learned something new. I just went back and clicked send to cutter again. You got mail. Yeah, it's better when it's, I mean, it don't sound like that when it's going fast, but let's see. Oh, that looks really, really good. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Come on out of there. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my baby. You better be having glitter on the back of your puzzle. Well, not glitter, but shimmer. Look at, so that's the back. Look at that cut. That cut is perfect. Yes, I love it. Look at that. Romeo, you have not failed me. And if I wasn't married to Peter, I would marry this Romeo. Look at this. I will be the first woman in the world to marry a machine. Now, the problem would be, who's going to help me pay all these bills? Because I'm not doing it by myself. Look at that. Look at that. I am so, y'all, I am so excited about this. I am over the moon with excitement about this. So now if you are planning to use shimmer cardstock, because it's not glitter, it's shimmer, there's a difference. This is shimmer. Let me show you the difference, because I have glitter and I have shimmer, believe it or not. If you are planning to use glitter, like this is glitter. Oh, I still have this one like last year, you guys. Let me see. I have some, see, this is thick. This is glitter. Hear that? This one is not like that. This is shimmer. So you get the glitter effect without the glitter feel. I need to put that on the shirt. You get the glitter effect without the glitter feel. That's so good. Oh my gosh. So if you do plan to use shimmer cardstock, the setting that worked was I used a force of 85. Force of 85. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Just get any kind. Maybe if I had to guess, I would say 65 pounds. if I had to guess, because I'm not a cardstock connoisseur. Like let me go to the local store and get my 80-pound cardstock. I don't buy cardstock that much. And all the cardstock I have was purchased in what, 2022. I still got a whole bunch of it. Okay. So there is that. I'm not. What wonder will that cut like that? I'm fairly certain it would. But guess what? I'm not trying it because today is all about Romeo. It's all about Romeo. So let's put this together. Let's put this together. Let's see. Let me move the Romeo. Put this down here for now. And we will put this together. And I will try to answer your questions if you have any. So let me just say I'm very, 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 what is this on my shirt? Y'all didn't even tell me I had something on my shirt. My Lord, they don't care about me. I'm very pleased with the way Romeo cut this. I'm pleased with the paper. I love that sticker paper. There's another one I like. There are actually two. I like StarCraft because it's thick. And I like the Nito brand. It's also pretty good. All right, so now I gotta try to figure this out. So what I would do is start with the grass and shoes. We're gonna start with grass and shoes. All right, that's what I would do if it were me. And guess what? It is me. So these are Miles' shoes. Oh my gosh. Good thing it's a fairly easy puzzle and I know all my kids' faces. Do you know your kids? Can you recognize your kids? Do they act right? No. And Miles is so tall. This looks like Peter's legs. What's that? Where's the rest of his legs? I know it's gonna be two parts to it. It's gonna be a two parts to his legs. Because he's taller than the galaxy. Son, you're taller than the house. Go get the kids' frisbee from the top of the house. Just reach up there and pull it down. Okay, like that. This is so good. 2x2. Martin, you could do it. Martin, you could do it. Let's see, who is this? Who had? Oh, that's Morgan. She had on the sweater. This is Peter. That's me. That's also me. Yeah, okay. This is my son. No, that's Morgan. That's Morgan. We need some more edges. Edges with grass. Edges with grass. Edges with grass. Right here. That's that. This is this. All right. All right. That's that. And let's see. Something right here. Maybe this. No, that's Miles' head. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jess's craft therapy. Is she in here? Because she asked me yesterday, was I going to go live every day? Jess, you want me to have anxiety every day? Jess, is that what you want for me? Jess? Jess. So that's what would happen. I'd be anxious. That does not go there. But that looks like a party shirt. Oh, right here. No. No. Oh, right here. Okay, that's that. This is Peter. It's Morgan's hand. This is Peter's face. Better be having your face in the picture. This is this. This is this. Yeah, and this is this. And this is this. And this is this. And this is this. Look at that. Let me pick it up with this. Just put it behind here like this. Y'all see that? Isn't that so good? Oh my gosh. That was Peter sneezing. And this one just placed on the stick paper. Yay! To be young, gifted, and black. Okay. I love it. 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 And Jess's Craft Therapy. I'm sorry I didn't see you I didn't see your comments last night in the chat, but when I went back and looked at the live, I was like, oh my gosh, I missed your comments. So I was saying, no, I can't go live every day because I'll be nervous. But yeah. Did y'all understand everything that happened in Leonardo Design Studio? I hope you did. Okay, I hope you did. And if you didn't, if you have a question about it, please ask now. Now, if you were not using a Siser Romeo or a Siser Juliet, right? You're not planning to do that. You can also upload this exact same file. Y'all want me to go ahead and just upload the template now so I don't forget? Or you want me to just do it after the live? You can tell me now. Thank you, Jess's Craft Therapy. You have to watch the replay. Okay, do it right now. Okay, let me just do, because that's going to take a minute or so. Okay, let me just do it right now. Otherwise, you know, I'll get started with something else and I won't do it right away. But I think if I just go ahead and do it now, that would be better. So please let me just do that right now. This one is the 5x5 template. And I'm just going to, thank you, Jennifer. I purchased that big puzzle from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Okay, thank you, Sonic. All right, okay. 5x5 template. Let me share it now, because otherwise I will forget. And all you will do is, and let me leave it open. Anyone with the link, okay? I'm gonna click done. All you will do is get the template and you can upload it into any software, okay? All right, here it is right here. Paste. All right, y'all check that file and make sure it's good. Can somebody just check that in Cricut Design Space really quick? And we will be getting ready to do what? Land this plane. Okay. I want to try mine. I want something done to do as soon as I think of. That's me, Naomi. I have so many things on my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, I needed to do this. Oh yeah, I needed to do this. And if I don't do it right away, I'll get it done. It just won't get done. People be like, Delonda, I thought you said you were gonna do it. Well, I am. It's number 97 on the list. Like, I'm going to do it, but it's not number 1. It's number what? 97. Okay, perfect. So you can upload it into Cricut Design Space yourself, and you don't need me to demonstrate how to do that, and you will be good to go. Okay, so are we good? Are we good? Let me make sure we accomplish. See how quick that was? Look at God. That was so good. Did we accomplish our goal? Did we accomplish our goal? We created a puzzle template in Silhouette Studio. We did that, right? And we cut the template with Siser Romeo. Did we accomplish that? We're good. All right. All right, let me let y'all say bye to Milo. And then I'm going to say my say. And Patrice, are you going live? Patrice, are you going live? Patrice, are you going live? Patrice, are you on live? Patrice? Patrice? Milo, you want to say bye to the people? You want to say bye to the people? Hold on, y'all. Let me make a face at Patrice. Okay, I feel good about that. Do I feel good about that? That I made a face at Patrice? Yeah, I do. I feel great about that. I feel very good about that. Milo, let me let you sit on the chair because you're getting heavy. How much you weigh? 55 pounds? You're not supposed to weigh 55 pounds. Stand up. Come on up here on the chair. Come on. Bring him up here in the chair. Y'all, he getting heavy. Come on, get in the chair. Get in the chair. Say hi to the people. Say bye to the people. You say bye to the people? You told me you were being super, super good? You want to make a face at Patrice? Let's make a face. Make a face. Show her your teeth. That's your grill. That means you don't play. That's it. Put your paws on the table. Okay. You want to say bye to everybody? And tell me you were being very, very good. You found your toy from yesterday that I bought you and you lost it in the same day. You found it in the same day. Very, very good. And you had a lot of treats. And a lot of treats. And you told me you have a stocking. And it's so super, super cute. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me say my say right here. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm glad that we accomplished the goal. We accomplished it much faster than I thought we would. I don't have any plans for going live for the rest of this week. So there is that. But I might have a tutorial or two coming out. How tall is my son? 6'3". 6'3". 6'3". Y'all, please, thank you so much for joining me. What else do I want to say? You know, be kind to one another. The holiday is coming up right around the corner. If you still have some shopping to do, be careful while you are. He is trying to sit in the chair. You want to sit? Okay. If you have some shopping to do, be careful when you're out there. If you are going to like physical stores, have your keys out, be watchful, pay attention to your surroundings and all of that. Don't be anybody's victim. And be kind to one another because the holidays are not, you know, happy for everyone. I'm going to say what I say about road rage, even though I said it last night. I'm going to say it every single time I'm on here live. Y'all, road rage is not necessary. Please don't involve yourself in it. Every time you leave your house, your goal should be to get back to your house. Don't argue with anybody. You don't have a point to prove. You don't have to give them your right finger of fellowship. None of that. None of those things is not necessary. It's just not. You don't have to win the argument. You don't have to have the last word. Like that shouldn't even be your goal because you don't know what somebody else is going through. And normally when people are going through stuff, they take it out on the road. So just don't even involve yourself. Just tell yourself they have to use the bathroom and I'm in the way. Just, that's it. Keep your eyes on the road, get where you're going and get back home. Okay? All right. I'm going to get out of here. I enjoyed you. Hopefully you learned something and you enjoyed it. I appreciate you spending your time with me because I know you can spend your time anywhere. Okay? And be on the lookout because I think Patrice might go live. She might. But anyway, okay. And if nobody has told you they love you today, I love you. Okay? All right. Bye, y'all. You say bye to the people? You say bye to the people? You say bye to the